Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I'm here with
Benji the Beagle.
And with
AutumnFox.
And today we're gonna tell you about our top 3 favorite furry video games. Not the top 3 though, just 3 we like. So how this video works is, I will start, then Autumn will say a game he likes, and then Benji's gonna say a game he likes. So I will start. My number 3 is Banjo-Kazooie. That game came out in, I think, 1996, if I'm not wrong. And it's about a bear called Banjo and his girlfriend bird Kazooie, and they go to the Witch's Tower to defeat Grunhilda, who kidnapped Banjo's sister. I think it's a very fun collectathon, and now I will give the word over to Autumn.
Number 3, or my number 3, would be Crash Bandicoots. Probably came out in the late 90s. I don't know exactly when it came out, but grew up with it as a kid, really enjoyed it, and obviously really enjoyed the remastered version of it. Don't really know too much about like the history about it. All I know is it's one of my favorite games, and I love it.
Awesome, and now we give the word to Benji.
My number 3 would probably Spyro for the PS1, or Spyro for the Reignited trilogy for the PS4. It's a really good dragon game. I really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun mysticism in it, and it's just a lot of fun. I love it. Yes. And now back to you, Melly.
So yeah, my number 2, ironically, is another Nintendo 64 game, and that is Conker's Bad Fur Day. It's a game that went through development hell, basically. It started out as Conker 12 Tales for the Nintendo 64, but since Rare already made so many childlike collectathons, they got criticized, and they were like, oh yeah, that funny cutesy game we got, we're gonna wrap it up and make it 18+. So that's how we got the masterpiece that is Conker's Bad Fur Day. I really love the game and I love the British humor. And yeah, that's pretty much my number 2. And now I will give the word once again to the beautiful AutumnFox.
My number 2 would have to be a not so well-known game, which is called Croc, where you're a crocodile, you're going through different biomes, going through different tasks, you're fighting different enemies throughout the game. This is a PS1 game. I believe there's only one iteration of it. Grew up with it as a kid. Unfortunately, it's never been remastered or not really talked about, but again, one of my favorite games. Now, back to Benji.
My number 2 would definitely be Sonic Heroes, just because it's my childhood. I love everything about it. The soundtrack's amazing. Just everything about it, it's amazing. I love it. Yes. Now back to you, Melly.
I can't believe you chose Sonic Heroes. I like Adventures too.
No.
Oh yeah, I'm totally keeping that in, by the way. So my number 3, because I wanted to go through the games in chronological order, is Star Fox Adventures for the GameCube, the last game developed by Rare, and funny enough, every single one of my top 3 is a Rare game. But yeah, it's the last one Rare released for the Nintendo GameCube, and it's basically a The Legend of Zelda game with Star Fox instead of Link. And it's pretty awesome, like it's really cool. There are a lot of furry characters in that game, especially for the Scalies that are watching. There are a lot of Scalies in that game. So yeah, I think it's a really good game. It also introduced Crystal, something that most of us know made a lot of furries. So yeah, that character definitely made a bunch of new furries. And yeah, that is my number 3. And now we will move to the number 3 of Autumn.
Last and final game would have to be Spyro. Kind of the same thing as Benji said earlier with his comment about Spyro. The dragon, you go through different biomes, you fight enemies, very similar to my previous game that I mentioned with the Croc, but you're obviously a dragon, blowing out fire, you're doing all these different tasks. It's a really fun game. Definitely a game that I have been playing a lot recently, and probably will continue to play for some time. Now, let's hear Benji's.
My top game would definitely have to be, and I don't know if any of you have heard this, but Stories the Path of Destinies. I don't even know if it's actually on disc, but it's like one of my, the reason it's so I liked for me is because it's literally kind of got me into fandom. Literally, my other son of Fox Nobia is based on the game itself, based on the character Zenobia and the characters of Fox, so I got Fox Nobia from it, so yes.
So thank you so much, Benji, and yeah, those were our top 3 furry video games. I hope that all of you enjoyed, and if you did, please
give a like,
subscribe, and hit the notification bell.
And I hope to see you all again next time. And thank you for my two beautiful guests to be here with me. Bye!
Bye.